Welcome to this latest session. We've come a long way in the past few months and I haven't discussed it with you. And I would like to show you a new series of symbols that we are using. When I first started to use symbols, it bothered me that just looking at a figure left me with a feeling of confusion, which I always was able to eliminate by putting other symbols behind it. At first they were simple circles and hexagons and stuff like that. Later on I did more complicated things. I was never totally satisfied. More recently I came to the conclusion that part of the problem was what was missing was actually the same symbol itself. It was a combination of a full-colored symbol along with its own outline. Now I have to say that I've worked pretty hard on these because the outline has to be completely capable of covering the original symbol, and most video programs don't provide that. But these, I've worked pretty hard. I think these are good. This is a good example. This small circle here is exactly half the size of the large one. And it's also half the size of that large one. I know it's so because I made it. Yet, as I look at it, it's very hard to believe that this is exactly half of that. It looks like it's too small. I think this is more than just an optical illusion. I think it's a perfect example of a defective emotion. Here is a second one. This is our number 53. This is a real beauty. With its 12 points, this is a dodecahedron constructed simply out of equilateral triangles. But notice how the outline produces a very complementary effect that is, well, just I guess the best way to put it, I don't have words for it, is that the two together are far more powerful than either of them by themselves. Here is another. This is our number 21. This one with its 9 circles is one that I have used frequently. Before I did it this way. Then when I very carefully put together the combination you see here, I used it once. It knocked me out for several hours and I haven't needed it since. And I suspect the reason I kept coming back to it before was it because it didn't do its job properly. And I think this time it did. I think this is the way I would like to do symbols from now on. Here's our number 2. Very simple. A Jewish star with a circle in it. And again, I think the outline provides some kind of power with it that neither has alone. Finally, here is a very dramatic one. Seen over here, it's obviously 3 Jewish stars together. And yet, seen over here, it can be seen in a lot of different ways, such as one large triangle see if these are of some use to you. And see if they give you some ideas on things you could do for yourself. As I see it, it is this kind of emotional clearing up which does not seem to involve words. That seems to be missing from much of our ideas of health, and is really making a difference to us. Good to talk to you. Let's talk again.